Hi everyone, I'm Allan Zeman from Lan Kwai Fong, Ocean Park, and many, many other businesses. Good to meet you all.
Hi, Dr. Zeman. I've heard many good things about your businesses and achievements.
Me too. You were awarded the Gold Bohemia Star and the Grand Bohemia Medal for your contributions to Hong Kong. What does success mean to you?
For me, success is really having an idea, having a dream, looking at something, and then making it a reality, and doing something that you really have a passion for. There's opportunity for everyone, as long as you use your mind, as long as you follow your dream.
Were you always a successful person in your life, even in your childhood?
Unfortunately, my father died when I was 7 years old. I was just a young boy. I came from a very moderate family. We didn't have a lot of money. I lived in Montreal in Canada at the time. I had my mother that grew up together. When I was 10 years old, I decided to deliver newspapers before school. And then when I was 12, I got a job on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, working in a restaurant, in a steakhouse, cleaning tables. So I had more money than any of my friends, only because I was working. When I was 16 years old, I had saved up enough money to buy my own car. What it taught me was that I always wanted to be an entrepreneur because I thought maybe that's something that I'm good at.
When did you start your first business? And why did you move to Hong Kong?
At 19 years old, I thought to myself, I'm going to go to Hong Kong and see if I can make sweaters and bring them back to Canada and sell them in Canada. And then I did very, very well. At the end of my first year in business, I made $1 million profit at 19 years old from Hong Kong. And then when I came to Hong Kong, I just loved the energy here. I loved the people. It was just a place where you can really work hard, have an international market, and make a lot of money if you used your head.
I heard that you owned many restaurants in Lan Kwai Fong. What inspired you to open your first restaurant there?
In those years, most of the restaurants under the British were in hotels. There weren't a lot of street restaurants, as we know. And I thought that it needs an area like Lan Kwai Fong where many people, young people, can come and hang out and have a meal. And when we first opened Lan Kwai Fong, first restaurant, we were the first one to put televisions in the restaurant. And then I slowly started to buy up the property in the area, mostly old office buildings, and then put restaurants on the second floor, third floor, fourth floor. The hardest thing was, because first of all, I didn't know anything about the restaurant business. The important thing was I hired good management, people who came from the restaurant business, who knew how to run a restaurant.
I want to be an entrepreneur like you. What are the qualities of a successful entrepreneur?
Being an entrepreneur, you have to have confidence in yourself. If someone else can do it, you can do it. We're all the same. And so we all come from the same place. For me, my success is I look at things not for what they are. I look at things for what they could be. Don't just look at what you see. Think beyond. Think, how can this be success? How can I make this something special?
Apart from chairman of Lan Kwai Fong Group, what were the other challenging roles you have taken up?
One of the biggest challenges I had was when I got a call from the chief executive, and he told me that Ocean Park was losing a lot of money. And at that time, the first thing I realized was I needed to get good management because I didn't know anything about the park. So we went around the world looking at different parks and looking at ideas with designers and figuring how we can make it world class. And we started to upgrade the park. It became very, very popular, very, very successful. Well, the biggest challenge was, first of all, when I first got there, it was an old park. So keeping it open while you're upgrading the park was not easy. That was one thing. And the uniforms they were wearing was from 1950. Uniforms are very important to me, especially that's what guests see. And so I changed all the uniforms for all the staff, really made it very special, very nice. Before they had long faces, suddenly they're smiling and they felt very special, very confident, very proud, and proud to work at Ocean Park. And so I had the vision, you know, to be a leader is very important.
I've seen you dressed in funny costumes on television. Why do you do that?
It was my first press conference. I said, how about if I dress like a jellyfish? They looked at me, you're kidding. You're gonna be a jellyfish? I said, why not? And all the photographers and the media and the reporters went crazy. They were laughing so hard. But the thing about that was the next day, the next morning, all the newspapers, the front page of every newspaper, not only in Hong Kong, around the world, the chairman of Ocean Park dressed like a jellyfish, right? This was made big, big news. I thought, wow, we don't have a lot of money for advertising. This was free advertising.
Thank you very much for your sharing, Dr. Zeman.
What would you advise us to do if we would like to be an entrepreneur?
Well, a successful entrepreneur is someone who really is open-minded, has great ideas, has great dreams, make the dream a reality, because many people have dreams, they don't know how to execute it. You can't change the past. The past is already gone. The future you can change. So always look forward and then bring everybody along with you. Be approachable. I'm everybody's friend.